Good morning, everybody. So now it's the next day, and I'm taking advantage of the morning to go for a run. It's quite impressive how many people run in New York, and yeah, so that's how I'm discovering the city, guys. So we're here later today in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is a pretty important museum in New York. And you can see this is an impressive hall with a big rotunda in the center here, and I'm going to look and see if I can identify some of the Van Gogh art as well as art from Iran. Alright, so we're now here in the Impressionist Gallery, and here are a few works either by Vincent van Gogh or Claude Monet. So this is one, for example, which shows a friend of Van Gogh. And then there's that one of the Cypress Hills, which is similar to the Starry Night, apart from the fact that it is the daytime. And there's another one here that seems to be attracting a lot of attention with lily pads. So seems to be one of the most busy parts of the museum due to its historical popularity. So I'm quite happy that I got to see both things that I indicated, since I don't have that much time. This is the Middle Eastern section, and these are carpets from Iran, at least this one is, which was formerly in the Habsburg Empire summer residence. So Habsburg Empire was in Austria, and you can see it's much less busy here. So clearly people have the things that they want to see in the museum, and this is not among those, but that doesn't bother me since I have more time to appreciate this with less noise. Alright everybody, so that was it. Short sneak peek of the Metropolitan Museum. And this is the Greek Hall, or Hellenistic Age. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next guys. You can see behind me now, you have some of the pencil skyscrapers, which are just absolutely insane. And they also have these slits on them, empty rows of housing in order to prevent the wind from affecting the structural integrity of it. Alright guys, it's just a coincidence here, but we're going to encounter very soon Times Square. And there's also this bank, which has a really large mural in the hallway. Look at the size of that thing. But I'm just gonna see Times Square and then head back to the hotel. Alright guys, so now I'm in Times Square itself. They have this type of stage here where you can come and get a higher angle, but it's all the same. It's very overwhelming. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk through it here and get on my way back. But you can see all of these screens and where they put the New Year's ball. So there it says 2024, and there's the ball that they drop every New Year. Behind me here you also have the Harvard Club of New York, which is interesting. And it says established in the 1600s, so if the club was in the 1600s, I wonder when the actual college was established. And also Harvard is the only one with their own club. So this one says Cornell Club for Cornell University, and they have the Cornell University flag. So I guess it's a rite of passage for the Ivy League schools to have their own club in New York. Alright, so now I'm here in the Grand Central Station. You can see it's massive. Look at that roof, it's really ornate. And that turquoise blue. There's, funnily enough, an Apple store here. And I'm just gonna go down because you get a better view of the station. And then the tracks are all along the wall. So the trains wait here for the passengers on either side. And there's at least 42 tracks. So it's quite a massive station. And I'm not entirely sure what is symbolized in the ceiling, but it's remarkably vacant. There's little design, but it must have some significance. So it's now evident to me upon examination that these are all of the astrology signs. So there's like a crab, that's the last one here, and then all of the rest, which is really incredible. Here above me is the Chrysler Tower, which has a similar design to the Empire State Building. That is to say, a wide base and a tapering top, but it's quite unremarkable except for the top. So, of course, the very top of the building has the metallic dome, but the rest of it is pretty mundane. Alright guys, so I went back to the hotel I take a shower. I'm feeling much better now than before because I was wearing that chokingly warm dress shirt and was sweaty, but now got the t-shirt on and my shorts, and I'm just walking around. It's like 8:30 before I go to sleep, and here I've once again crossed the same pencil skyscraper that I believe was depicted earlier, and it's just very vulgar, the size of this thing, and the size of the floors too. So each of those windows must be at least 10 to 12 feet in height. And you can see how many windows are shut off. I mean, how many floors are not lighted, so no light because nobody lives there. They're all just Dubai and Hong Kong thieves. So now I'm by the Trump Tower, which is this one right here, and there's also a very nice public atrium walkway that connects two different avenues between the buildings. So that's a nice public space, but you can observe here that for whatever reason the Trump building is completely blocked off via this fencing system on the road. So I wonder if it's always like this or only exceptionally. So I didn't think I'd be able to get in here, but you see we're in the Trump Tower now, and I don't really like the design at all. It's way too busy, so much reflective material in the stoneware, but it does have the emblem of the president there, which is funny, and also a gift shop where you can get Make It America Great Again merchandise. I remember reading an excerpt of his book where he said he would have these railings polished on a daily basis to make the appearance very lavish, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So here I'm at the St. Thomas Anglican Church, which is an impressive church, to say the least. It's not currently open since it is almost 9 p.m. But I will also be visiting another building right here, which is the Museum of Modern Art, which is the second most prominent museum here after the Metropolitan Museum. So when they say Museum of Modern Art, they're not kidding. It's literally just a modern building, but apparently there is the Starry Night by Van Gogh inside. So nothing really remarkable whatsoever from the outside, and therefore I'm just gonna go home now.